Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whoever you are today. Boom. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Funky. What's up, friend? Sir. Sir, with the not reading the title that says please don't sub, but they did it anyway. Because they're great. The DLC is good. We're not super far into it. Probably doesn't surprise you. Subject, good to see you. Funky Monk, welcome back. Good to see you here. Good to see you there. Good to see you everywhere. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. For the folks who weren't here yesterday, we're not back like full-time or any regular schedule. It's just that they shadow dropped this DLC over the weekend, and it's the one thing I've really wanted to play all year. So here we are. Subject, so far it's good. It's you take a like mid-game. Let me get on camera here. You take like a Heltar. Heltar also can't read. Love to edit a funky story. Funky stories are less funky than some other stories. I had a late one last night that was like, can I just go to bed, please? Heltar with 57. Heinz Heltar coming in with 57. Sorry I missed yesterday. Driving to DC for a customer meeting. I almost read that as driving to DLC. Heltar is so into this DLC, he's driving to it. Heltar, thank you for that, bud. Hit my minimum transactions on this card, that's all. Damn it, you heard me yesterday. That's a callback. That's what we call in the business a callback. That's a credit card callback, bud. Yeah, Funky, you believe me. Believe me. Some folks make it easier than others. And you are one of the make it easy folks. Lost your save because your hard drive failed and forgot about it. Oh, that sucks, Tilly. And starting this from the beginning, like, that's probably the roughest go. Because even though enemies and stuff get stronger and tankier and blah, 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 you're familiar with them, and you have all the enemies and gadgets you need to make it easier along the way. I was watching a little Aggie play this a little bit. I was trying to dodge some spoilers because he was doing the boss rush. His character, and he's amazing as just a gamer. He's a speedrunner. He's like a tactical, very like dialed in, even a very chill kind of streamer player. But he was sitting at around like level 85, something like that. And we saw yesterday we were at 295. We're sitting at like level 300 by this next boss, I'm guessing. So someone on the internet uploaded a save somewhere. Oh, nice. Wait, hold on. Of like your actual, or like a just a generic, like I got to this level or I beat the game with all this stuff so you can take it from here kind of thing? Oh, really, Tilly? I mean, I've played it. Me and Scott have played it like 4 or 5 times now, so I don't know. I still really enjoy it. Morning, Robo. Let me say hi to some folks that I missed. We got Subject. Good to see you. Subject Mel. Yes. Solipsist. Rod Johnston. Tilly. Funky Monk. Heltar. Lurkers. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Shout it out. Tilly's trying to tell me put it on easy. I'd rather rage. Yeah, there you go. You got choices. You can rage if you want, or they actually added difficulty measures to this game to please the hardcore fans out there. They only added 2 easier difficulties. Actually, I can probably show you here. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Is it in... You think it would be in gameplay, but Oh, changes the game difficulty. Literally the first thing, Claw. It's literally the first thing, bud. You just gotta use your eyes to read, buddy bud. There's an easy and a hard. For now. Oh, it won't let me change it. When you start the DLC, you have 2 easier options. As you play... Then it gets harder, and it unlocks 2 more harder difficulties as you play the DLC. Because Aggie was doing boss rush on hard mode, which I guess is the hardest. So there's like very easy, and then standard, which is where, you know, it was the default difficulty of the game. Yep. Did we just become homies? Heltar's a homie. Heltar's always a homie. Very few people that Heltar would not be homies with, I think. Hi, Tiffy. Good morning. Hope you had a good day yesterday. Hope you have a great day today. God, this music, it's pumped. Let's get out of here. The new background there because we're in a wintry scene. So yeah, Subject, to finish my half-baked thought from earlier when you asked how this was. You go to a waypoint in the game and it takes you to a separate timeline Okay, so this did pick up right where we left off in the game. This is the first new outfit that we get with our little Rudolph nose. I'm worried about that bird up there. I'm worried about that bird. Do we have our... Oh, we don't have our bow on. The only thing we got so far, other than this outfit, which does nothing, just aesthetics, cosmetics, we got a bow, a weapon. I'll show it off here. It's not great so far because I don't have the stuff to level it up. But I want to see if we can shoot these burbs back here. They're going to get pissed. Gonna get pissed. Fort Worth for work? Fort Worth for work. That's a tongue twister. Fort Worth for what? Austin is so much better. Fly to Texas? Oof. I mean, first of all, flying. Ugh. Second of all, Texas. Sorry, Robo. Texas is a huge, I almost said country. It might be soon. Texas is a huge state. Some of it's great, some of it's not. Some of it's just empty space. Yeah. You guys let me know when and where. When you're up in DC. Yeah, Heltar is an amiable sort. He's an amiable sort. He is. He's jovial. He has a great laugh. Funky, you know how good of friends you are with Heltar depending on what stage of laughter he hits. He's got 5. No pressure, but he's got 5 stages of laughter. If you can hit level 5, like you're friends for life, bud. Signal group name. Are we doing signal group chats? You're gonna accidentally get Funky in the DoD chat. Funky's been invited to the Department of Defense chat. He's popping in. He's learning where the next airstrike's gonna be. Turns out it's everywhere. A multi-chamber laugh. Yeah, he escalates. His laugh elevates. It builds upon itself. It's great. It's one of the world's greatest laughs. It's great. Rod, what level laughter did you get with Heltar at dinner? That's how I'm going to judge how well it went. All right, let's see if we can shoot these birds. That was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. We're fine. We're okay. Drunk ass adding them. Yeah. I'm blushing over here. Aw. Heltar was also known for blushing, which there was a nickname we had for him. I don't know if it's appropriate anymore. It's still kind of okay, right? But nothing's okay anymore, so maybe it's not. Level 5 blush? No, as far as I know, he's really only got the 1 level of blush. It's not, I'm sure. Okay, good. No, I'm good. We're good, Mel. It's good. Heltar knows what it is, and that's where it'll stay. I don't want to shoot these burbs. They're nice looking burbs. Maybe when they attack me. How are these tropical birds? Look, we got like a macaw, right? Good morning, Yesland. We got a macaw, different kinds of like tropical parrots here. What? It's winter, bud. Quiet, please. Birds are resting. Yeah. So we took a little trip back in time to, I'm guessing, a day when like, I don't know, something horrible happened. And we're at the zoo. And the creators of this game have made some really horrible combinations of zoo creatures. We're going to backtrack a little bit and fight this giraffe-elephant hybrid. It's kind of like, it's a little bit like Island of Dr. Moreau. A lot of these creatures, for whatever reason, whether they were, and we don't know story-wise yet, we don't know if they were like hybridized by someone or through the effects of whatever's going on here. But we've got like baboon silverbacks, which look awful. Like, they look horrifying. They're not too bad to beat. We've got like an elephant giraffe hybrid. We got like kangaroo antelope things, which are really terrible. You know what? Let's light this up. Great. Good start. It's a good start. It's a beautiful start. Hi, Minty. That elephant just said, fuck off. He just ran me the truck over. Oh, buddy. That was good. 1 level of blush is my rap album name. Ooh, I like it. I like that. That's actually nice. Minty, I won't do it. Here's one of these horrible kangaroo-looking things. We're leaving that alone. Minty, I won't. Good work, Claw. You're sharp as ever. Sharp as a Sharp as the blunt side of attack, bud. That's me. That's me. Level 295. Swinging away. Shaking off the rust there, boss. Shaking it off there, boss. Subject, what have you been up to? What have you been playing? What have you been playing these days? What are you looking forward to? Summer Games Fest was pretty decent as far as new games coming out. I won't because you're small. Okay. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Don't. What are you swinging at? Okay, he's burning. That's new? That's new and I hate it. That one's for Tiffy. Tiffy hates this thing's butt. Good God, look at that head. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. I'm trying to just see what all it's got there. It's got a wolf head. Oh, mercy me. The other one didn't do that. The other one didn't do that. The first one we saw didn't do that. This one's special. Good God. Hyena, giraffe, alligator, wolf, right? Ooh, it was too much. Too much. Those fucking ass cheeks. This is Tiffy's favorite so far. This one's for Tiffy. I mean, I'm trying, Rod. I'm trying, bud, but I might have to actually, like, throwables on this guy, because this is a rough boy. What do we got here? Thermite. Let's rock it out. Yeesh. We killed another one of these in the museum itself, or in the Hall of Adventure. It didn't do all that nonsense. Maybe we killed it fast enough that it was just like, nope, I don't have a phase 2. Now it's kicking with its giraffe legs and its butt cheeks are clenched. And it's got a T-Rex neck with a wolf head and hyena head. What else we had? Looked like he was standing nearby for a second. The berries and cream guy, he's just hanging out on the side. Just watching. This is rough. This is rough stuff. By falling down, you take half my life. I disagree. Butt cheeks. Nope. God, that instant freeze stack, dude. We're out. Good God. That kick, it literally kills me. Jesus. Well, at least we got him to half. Shit. There we go. He's not dead? Oh, what is that laugh? The hyena laugh? I knew the kick was coming. I knew the kick was coming. Oh, hit me out of midair. Got greedy with that puppet string. This is a rough boy. Big, rough boy. The Akira blob, it's real close to it. A zebra head in there, the thing laughing at us, I think was the hyena. It was close, but I got greedy. I should have just backed off. I had plenty of health, except that it does hit me twice. It does hit me twice for like mucho gusto damage. Alright. Other than that, playing Monster Hunter and other online games. Nice. Monster Hunter, like, at least they keep you satisfied with the content, right? They keep adding stuff. Don't they keep adding stuff to it? That tracking, dude. No. Mistakes. The sound design on this thing. Look at that head. That is like an alligator head. I think you're right. Kicked to death by the muscular cheeks. Kicked to death by the muscular cheeks. So leading it down that path was a mistake. New Monster Hunter maybe want the OG. Monster Hunter F. Wait, what is F? Monster Hunter Forever? Monster Hunter Friendship? Sounds like there's plenty of reason to be this mad. Yeah, it really does when you cram all that stuff in there. I'd be pissed off too. Pissed off at Moreau though, not me. I didn't do anything wrong. Claw did nothing. Excuse me. Claw's drunk. Claw did nothing wrong. Monster Hunter Frankfurt. That's what it was. The first one was set in Germany. I forgot. I think we want to... Let's get our wish box out here, bud, because we're dying. We're dying. It's fine. We whiffed. It's okay. He's cooked. I thought I was still alive. The one thing about the Motivity build is you're really slow. You're really, really slow. I've even got... let's look... See if we can do anything with our amulets and change them out a little bit. I don't think we have anything that will help us. Maybe a weight reduction thing? Restores HP continuously. That's not great here because we're not going to live long enough for it to work. We've got more damage on Carcass. Let's see if we got something else here that we can change. So many amulets, dude. Immunity to that stuff, but that's not immunity to freeze. Oh yeah, we actually haven't been blocking this guy. I should probably try to block this guy. Ooh, temporarily increases physical damage upon a successful attack. It's going to increase our weight, though. All Legion arms. Chance of not being consumed, we're fine with that. Puppets, it's not a puppet. And critical. Maybe. Ooh. Maybe critical. Increase resistance of disruption, shock break. We don't need that. Physical damage reduction rate might be good here. let's do that, because we're doing okay damage. We got him almost dead the one time. I don't think there's anything else. You know, maybe carry weight would be good here. Why does this... It changed my... Look up at the top where, just right here. Right here. It says light, 163 of 271. And then I go to this amulet, Carrier's Amulet. It turns into a language that I can't read. Good. Good. All Carrier's Amulets are, for some reason, now in Japanese or Chinese. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Let's just leave it. That's fine. We're at 60. Maybe that's a little bit better. MHF, no charge up mechanic yet. Oh yeah, we got the charge in this one, but I guess not in the original. Freedom Unite is a really hard Monster Hunter game. How many do they have now? They got like 20, right? They got like 20. Hold on, what was chat saying? Let me get this mouse over here. There we go. Ish. Due for the next major update at the end of the month. Yeah, I feel like they have like quarterly releases or something, right? Monster Hunter's been a staple game for like 15 years. Yeah. Monster Hunter Freedom. Silent Hill F. I don't know what Silent Hill F was. That one, it doesn't look good. I'm a Silent Hill fan. That one, I don't know, man. Silent Hill that was the location. Like, everything happened in that town. And then I don't know if it's supposed to, is Silent Hill in feudal Japan suddenly? Like, what? I don't know what's going on with Silent Hill F. Monster Hunter was called World War II. And we hunted them Nazis and made armor out of them. I'd play that game. The PSP, MHF. Oh, the charge stuff, yeah. Sound of claw rambling in the background as I do work. That's what I'm here for, bud. Can't remember JS Mechanics and FU. I don't even know what you're saying. I don't even know what you're saying. We're gonna let the Monster Hunters sort it out, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's just go back to fighting this stupid thing. Maybe there's a cheesy way that Claw can do it, because to be honest, it's really the only way I can figure stuff out here. Is cheeser. To cheeser it. Give me this. Oh, I got fence post, buddy! I didn't need to do that. He got there instead of me. Oh, there he goes. Watch him pop. Oh, what a horrible thing. Let's just check this until he burns. He's not burning. God, that freeze is gonna get you. The rhythm and the freeze? Every time with that dude. The rhythm gets you, the freeze gets you. The giant head? Look at it. Watch out for the kick. He kicked. Get up, young Gary. The timing, man. Once you're in there, once you commit. All right, the puppet string's not working. We're going to change it up. Tilly? This is our first little wall here, which is funny because it's not even a boss. We can change Legion Arm here. Rhythm is gonna get you. Alligator head will get you. Hyena head will get you. Everything's gonna get you tonight. Let's bring the Flamberger out. Yeah, let's cook him. Let's cook his ass. Hyena head's gonna get you. Zebra head's gonna get you. Alligator head will get you. Wolf head will get you. I'm cracking myself up over here. It's fine. Just leave me alone. Cook! Ooh! That's fine. He's not... Oh, he's not even like a quarter of the way down. Get out. Unlock. Oh. He's waiting. His ass is waiting. Whoo! He doesn't want to come past this spot, and that is fine with me. Look at him. Just look at him. He gave me a little assist. He gave me a little assist in my flight. God, I thought suddenly he figured out how to come get me. Okay. Oh, that laugh? You can craft a new Legion arm. Oh, so this was definitely worth it. We got a genius plug? God, that was just horrific. Yeah, saved by the shock collar. Saved by the invisible fence right about here. That's the way to do it. Always wanted to visit a place the P8's based on. We went there. I don't know where Weasel... Weasel's probably sleeping because he's got a new job and he works a graveyard shift. So he probably comes home, gets the kids ready, and then sleeps. Which I don't blame him. Wait, where's the Stargazer? Okay. We visited Centralia, because it wasn't too far from where I grew up. My dad took us there once, and it's a ghost town, man. I mean, it's weird. You are walking around, and it's like, you kind of have to hike a little bit to get into it, because you're not really supposed to be there. But it's like all some of the streets are like totally normal. Intersections look normal. Houses, little shops and everything that are there, like corner stores, look fine. Signs and everything just looks old because it's been pretty much like untouched for 40 years or whatever. But then every once in a while there's like a huge like fracture or rise in the ground, and then there's just steam and smoke pouring out of it. And it's not to the point that you can like look down and see anything like burning. But there's a heat to the ground too, even in the wintertime. There's like, if you go there in the winter when it's really weird, like if it snows, you can see where the ground is obviously hottest because that's where there's no patches of snow. You'll see snow here and then like there's no snow over here for some reason because the ground is literally still on fire. It's a weird place. It's a weird, funky place. Silent Hill F, set in the 50s Japan, I think not feudal Japan, just old village because spooky. Everything is feudal. Everything is feudal Japan. Everything in Japan is feudal. In my mind, subject, I'm Dumerican. I'm Dumerican. Silent Hill feudal. See? Your description sounds pretty freaky. Imagine looking down to the hot earth fire crack. Yep. Yeah. Give me that. That hot earth fire crack. That's what I'm into. Wild multiple mobs at once look terrifying to a solo player. Are you talking in this or are you talking Monster Hunter? Favorite Michael Jordan song in the Space Jam Christmas special? I don't know that one, Minty. I don't know that one. But yeah, Centralia is a wild place. I don't get the Silent Hill F thing because it's like, unless they're doing some kind of like Stranger Things thing where it's like they're connected, or a Godzilla Kong thing where they're like different sister cities are like connected through this evil, maybe. What's up, Wax? Welcome in, friend. Don't do that, Wax. It's right in the title, dude. Don't do it. Hi, Mel. Hi again. Also, I don't know if Genesis Zero and Giant Friendly Crab are here, but they were buds from DP's channel, so shout out to them. I followed them back too. Speaking of feudal Japan, AC Shadows happened. Did it though? Because did it come and go? Did it just? We're gonna go back to the hotel real quick. Did it show up and then disappear? What happened with that? That dang dog figured out how to time travel. He sure did. Wax is saying hi to everybody. Welcome in, Wax. We got a new Legion arm, so we got to try that out. It looked like it's a genius plug Do we have a genius arm? It's been out for 2 months? That looks so cool, wasn't... Wait. Which one was Shadows? Was Shadows the one with the dual player characters? Who is DP? I hear you all talking about it. I don't know the channel. Oh, it's Sour Kool-Aid Show. His name's Dan Paul, so he goes by DP. There we go. He mostly streams at night because he's on the West Coast. So he'll start around 9 p.m. Eastern and go till about 1, 2 a.m. I only get to stick around for the first hour unless I'm working late, which, like last night, I was there for a while. But he's not great at games, but he's very entertaining, very charismatic, and very funny storyteller. A very funny person in general. And he plays a variety of games. He has movie nights every Thursday night where they play like public domain or really obscure, terrible movies. It's a lot of fun. He's proud of Rod's sex boat. Every time Rod pulls the sex boat into stream, everybody piles on. Black Samurai with trap music playing, Ninja Lady, if I remember the trailers. That's the one I was thinking of, was Shadow, right? AC Shadow. But that's not the one that I was actually looking forward to. That one, to me, it didn't look appealing. There was nothing about it that I thought was actually, like, interesting. The one that had, like, a witchy kind of vibe to it, like AC Hex or something like that, they only did a teaser trailer for it, but I wanted to see more about that. You figured something about fiction that blew your mind? Tell me. Yeah, Hex with an extra E for swag. The E is for swag. Let's craft one, dude. This is our first new Legion arm, buddy, baby. Wait. There we go. Icarus. Cataclysm. We only have one plug, though. Oh, man. Well, let's see what they do. Icarus. Legion arm that launches blades using powerful rotational power. Powerful rotational power. I feel like as an engineer, Heltar is gonna be mad with that statement. Powerful rotational power. Launch blades return after they slice the enemy. Okay, so a boomerang. A bladed boomerang. Okay. Hex is probably gonna be terrible despite it being set in a really cool time period. That one feels like at least they were trying something different rather than just like, here's 2 different characters to play with. No word repeat, writer DJ. Cross it out. We're gonna line item this bitch. So it's a boomerang with blades. What does it scale to though? B motivity is pretty good. So let's see what these level ups are. Strengthened blade. Retrieving a blade temporarily enhances the next blade launched. Okay, so it's the what's the thing from Horizon that I never got the handle on. It's kind of a high-lies scoop. You launch a thing out and then you catch it and throw it again, catch it and throw it again. The Bladerang, perfect. I love it. Bladerang X. Large amount of fiction is based off the premise. Okay, but what happens after the people get out of Plato's cave? Okay, what does a person do after they find out everything they once believed wasn't necessarily true? Oh yeah, that's 100% part of the like the Campbell's story arc. Think of any major like hero's tale kind of thing. You know, take Luke out of the Tatooine vaporator moisture farm, where he just assumed that like this was going to be his life, this was his lot in life, this was his past, his present, his future. And then what did he do after, you know, his aunt and uncle were... And he found out he has a bigger part to play in everything. You know, that's the interesting part. Look at Aragon. These are just the ones that are coming to my mind. Like Aragon, he's just a kid a farmer in a valley, and he dreams of adventure and something more, and then he stumbles upon a dragon's egg, and he realizes that, oh my god, there are still dragons and magic in the world, and there's a chance to do something greater than this. And then, whoops, my mentor gets killed, and now I'm left on my own with this baby dragon. What do I do? You know? That's just a good... It's kind of ingrained on us to, like, latch onto those kinds of stories. But it's funny, I was thinking about this the other day, because I keep submitting short stories and stuff, and, like, it's like banging your head against a wall, because you have to have the right story with the perfect beginning, but not just as a perfect story as a storyteller. It has to be the perfect story for the person on the other side of the line who's reading it. And they have to be in the right mood at the right time of day on the right day of the week. And they have to like fall for your story or they're passing. So you can write by like, you know, everything that the writer's books tell you to do, and it's probably good. But I was thinking the other day, like, freaking Harry Potter, all other things aside, we're not talking about that, I'm just talking about the book and the story itself. That starts with the Dursleys. It's a chapter explaining the Dursleys and how they're just like boring, straight-laced, typical kind of like British, are they in Scotland? Typical just like British family on a nondescript road in a plain house. They don't want to stand out. They don't want to stick out. Like, your story is about a boy wizard who's like marked for greatness or something terrible. And you start with a story about this boring family who lives on a boring street in a boring town. How did that become what it was with a start like that? I mean, I think that's why like 30-some people passed on it, because they read that first chapter and they were like, nope, I'm good. But somebody somewhere read the next chapter and was like, ah, we got something here. But yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. Fun fact, Shadow's male protag slaughters a female protag's village. They work together later. Plot point never gets resolved. Great. I mean, it's a great setup, right? For like an anime. Like, how are these people ever going to reconcile if they're basically hunting each other and want to kill each other? What's worse than that to bring them together? And then you don't resolve that? I don't know, man. It seems like they had a... I don't understand game devs and game studios. Especially ones that don't, like, promote any of their stuff. Like, at what point do you realize, like, nope, this wasn't it, we just gotta scrap it? It's the Cat in the Hat all over again. Assassin's Creed Cat in the Hat was my favorite Cat in the Hat. You are smart, Wax. You allowed me to participate in your smartness, ever so briefly. Okay, so we got a Blade of Rang. The double reload launched 2 blades simultaneously by charging. Okay. Number of blades in the magazine will increase to 3. Neat. Right, Mel? Right, Mel? Mel knows. Oh my god, what is this? That looks pretty cool. Preparing to fire, use Fable slots to press the Fable button to launch all blades simultaneously. Number of blades in the magazine increased to 4. That looks kind of nice for when I get mobbed. Yeah. Let's see what the next one is, though. Now, this scales better with my stats. Motivity A. Even though all my stats are almost even now. Cataclysm. A Legion arm that stores energy to fire shotgun shells. Well, we gotta do that. The shotgun. Charging will increase its power, and shells that have been charged once will be unloaded after a set period of time. Increased damage inflicted on attacking an enemy. Holy crap. Is it... It blows me backwards, too. So it's kind of like a get in and then dodge back out of the way. Enables dodging while charging. The perfect reload. Fire at the perfect moment while charging to shoot an even more powerful shotgun. We gotta do a shotgun. We gotta do a shotgun. No one would have ever read a Michael Crichton book if he hadn't perfected the opening gotcha chapter. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's what I'm trying to, like... I'm trying to make that better, but also tailor it kind of to what I think somebody else is going to want to keep reading. It's difficult, man. I mean, it's almost like writing the book's the easy part, but getting somebody to actually read it, that's the hard part. Michael Crichton and Stephen King both... Michael Crichton way more, but I think he probably inspired Stephen King a little bit. They use the... I can't... The word escapes me right now. But they use... what is the description of it? They'll use like magazine articles or newspaper clippings or printouts of like data sets or communiques between two different people. They use a different kind of style of media within the storytelling. And Crichton was like famous for that because it was all very like pseudo-scientific, but it looked not apocryphal. I can't think of the word. He used that as not a gimmick, but like an element of his storytelling. And then King did that with Carrie. Carrie is actually not super linear to read through it. It's broken up a lot by like interview transcripts with people who survived the event or newspaper stories about things that had happened before and after, stuff like that. Writing for a market's really challenging if it's foreign, for sure. Like if you don't do it all the time, adjusting that style is difficult. Dude, even when I have to edit the UK stories, even when I have to edit the UK stories, I'm like, I don't know what it is, a different language. We got barristers and wigs. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'll figure it out, I guess. But yeah. All right, Cataclysm time. What's a second D? Is it like a Dundee? I don't know what it is. We're making a cataclysm. Now, can we level it up? It looks like we can. Not, because we don't have... Oh, we need more plugs for this? I thought it was something else. I guess it's just plugs. No. Can't do it, bud. Can't do it. Not enough materials. Alright. Well. Let's get our new cataclysm working. Now, wait a minute. We can do this. Okay, it's a different menu. It's a different menu. I don't know why they show you all the upgrades on that other menu if you just do it for this one. Look, we can do it. We can get the counterattack, buds. Oh my god. We can do it again. It's like the most leveled up you'll ever be. Okay, we need 3 more for that, though. Okay, so we have our... We can charge and dodge. It increases damage on an attacking enemy, so we bait them into an attack and then fire it, and it'll do more damage. Charging will increase its power. Okay. Nice. AC Hex, what we know is this. Set during the Holy Roman Empire's witch hunting age. The Holy Roman Empire? For some reason, I picture them more like ancient classical rather than the more modern witch hunting. I don't know why. Witch hunting age will be spoopy. You play as some woman, a low-level dev. Let it slip that Hex will apparently be the gayest AC ever. I don't know what that means. Fairly sure it's said to farm hate clicks. That got everything on Hex. I got you, okay. Not interested. AC's kind of dead to me now. Tired of hoping it'll get better. Yeah, they really flooded it. Valhalla kind of overdid it. And then Shadows was... Did they even release AC Red or whatever they were going to call it? The arms in the game are just such a brilliant design. And a lot of people don't use them. A lot of people get stuck using the... let's go test it out here. Actually, I want to see what it looks like. Can we get like a good look at it? Did we change it? We didn't change it. That's my flamethrower arm. Wait, nope. Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in the damn... Flamberger. Ooh, you're a heavy bastard, though. Look at it, though. It's pretty. Look at the designs, dude. From like a game standpoint, it's fun, and it's an extra weapon that's always on you, and it's kind of like if you play a mage in any kind of thing, it's kind of like your magic spells, because you've got fire, you've got shock damage, you've got poison damage. Hopefully there's a cold one. That would be really neat. Probably not, but we'll see. This is just a beautiful design, aesthetically. We'll see how the shotgun does, but like, look at that, man. That's like cyberpunk crack. Like, it looked great. I love the look of these things. AC Red is AC Shadows. Red was a project name. Hex is also a project. Okay. So there wasn't a third one. For some reason, I thought there was one that was kind of like set in China. Sikandy's nuts. Thanks, Mel. The gayest one ever. Well, I feel like the gayest one ever could have been AC Odyssey if they let you actually do the sexy times with Cassandra. But they really didn't. They didn't really give you any actual romantical stuff. Or even just sex stuff. You know, they just... Alright, let's try this out. Let's fire a regular shot first. That takes a while. Okay, 817. So we can... we can trigger it, dodge. It's a little clunky. It sounds like his joints are falling apart. I kind of want to... I want to see what the animation is. It's hard to see because of the smoke. Looks like he kind of like wrist loads it and then fires it like that. It's kind of neat. You can trigger it, dodge. Oh, he's looking the other way. You can trigger it. You got to be real quick if you want to dodge, though. And then the charge. You can save up the charge. So if you look at it, the bottom left screen, here's the charge. And then let's see how long it lasts. It's got a little countdown on it. So you can actually save it up if you have time to charge it. And then fire it off. That's kind of neat. I wonder if you... Damn, okay. I was trying to time it. So if you time it properly, it looks like it did like 2,000. If you wait a little bit afterwards. That's pretty good. That's pretty good damage. Let's test it out on some mutant animals. Oh, by the way, subject, I don't remember if you played this game or not, but I have the bad ending, so all the people who used to be human are now puppets. And they all have the exact same voice. It's really kind of messed up. Now hold on a second. We did get an item that said is valuable to collectors, so let's turn it into Doggo back here and see if it's something he'd be interested in.
Your wish is my command, Sir Carlo.
Oh god, it makes me so sad. I wish I did not start this on the bad ending game. Pinocchio to know so long if you told a lie so wrong. Fun fact, if you're not familiar with this game, if you lie enough, there is a secret weapon called the Golden Lie. And I can show you where it is if you want. But yeah, if you lie enough, you can get the Golden Lie. Witch hunting, the Holy Roman Empire did, is where we get the Black Book on witch hunting. So insane, the Spanish Inquisition tried to stop it from being used and spread. Wow! When even the Spanish are like, that's a bit much. Wow! Karens really need to learn how to trigger dodge. Don't encourage them, Mel. Don't encourage them. Black Book then used in a handful of actual witch trials that happened around Salem. That doesn't surprise me. Hundreds of years between those two events, but they set the stage, yeah. Experimenting on animals? At least in the zoo. There's something funky going on in the zoo. Very Island of Dr. Moreau style. Let's see if we have anything new here. You think if there was new stuff, they'd put it up front, but maybe not. The Awakened God, the Piercing Hatred, the Ghost Walk. Yeah, we've got all these. So what was that thing? Because there's got to be a way to get a new weapon. We haven't fought a boss yet, though, so... Yeah, we've got everything. Why does this say sold out? I must have bought that after fighting the last guy. So real quick, I just want to show off the thing. Usable items. Where was it? It's not usable, so it's a different not material. I don't think it was functional, was it? Oh, we actually didn't read the lore for this. This is what started the DLC for us. Star's chrysalis, a take it from the top, a butterfly's chrysalis that fell like a star to the puppet of Geppetto. When held, a mysterious vision of a tarnished golden stargazer can be sensed. Butterfly is said to be another form of a spirit embodying a wish. So far we've seen new like black and white butterflies bust out from one of the fallen enemies. We just didn't kill them in time to see what they actually gave us, unfortunately. By following a white butterfly, one may be able to find someone's heartfelt wish that was conveyed across even the boundary of time. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Legionnaire, blah blah blah. Defense parts, I think we had the best we can. Yeah. Yeah, we're good there. We picked something up, though. Collectible? This. High-level Alchemist Badge. Unlocking device obtained after defeating a high-level alchemist. Opens a mysterious door in the arch. Nope, this isn't it. That's not it. We need a commemorative coin. Smiling bunny. Where is it, dude? I thought it was like a... It looked like that thing. It looked like this. We picked something up that said it might be valuable to a collector. I don't know where it is now. It looked kind of like this, but it was like engraved. What in the flying Tuesday's going on here? What's up, Weasel? Welcome in, bud. Good morning. If you're just waking up. I don't know if you're just waking up or still awake from last night. How's everything going, bud? Other thing, I had a nickel for every time the geographic location of Germany was a source of insane ideologies that lead to the purging of its own population. I had to have 3 nickels. Hopefully there's a good amount of time between each of those, yeah? I feel like we're doing one right now. HRE's Witch Hunt, such a good setting for an AC game. It could be good, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm kind of miffed that we got something and I don't know how to find it. Oh, by the way, accessing the extra bag, I hold down the X button. You have to hold it down for a while. And then you can select the stuff that's in there. Not trying to be awake. Spam calls, no chivalry. I hate them, dude. Back to sleep soon, hopefully. I got you, bud. Rest up. Rest up. It's good to see you, though. Hope you guys are doing well. Get rid of these. Okay. Alright, back to the zoo we go with our brand new shotgun arm. Boom. I hit the trigger button, but it didn't actually trigger, so I guess I can't use it here. Yeah. Jungle Zone Walkway. Alright, we're back to the aviary. I don't think that big-ass elephant freak monster is going to be there anymore. So hopefully we can just run right on by that and get into the aviary and see some new stuff. Use our new shotgun. And then go from there. Hopefully we'll run into a boss that'll take me the rest of the day to beat here. That's the idea. That's the idea. But so far so good, man. I'm loving it. I'm having a good time with it. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything yet. I really would like to know what that collectible was, though. Some kind of like engraved disc that it said would be valuable to a collector. The only collector I know is like Horatio, or whatever his name is, who filled in for Alidoro and now sells the weapons. It's the only thing I can think of. But there might be somebody else we meet along the way. A stalker, an alchemist, something. We've only really seen, I think, one NPC so far who just basically died in front of us, and that was it. Alright, everything from here on out is new. We went down here for the burbs. 100 years since Germany did the last one. We're kind of due for another one. But like, do we have to do it? Like, really, do we? Like, do something new at least, you know? Let's make sure we're not getting ambushed here. Holy shit! Okay! Okay! We made a good choice. I don't know, Funky. Some people are doing that. Some people do be doing that. Oh no, ads start in 3 minutes and I'm sorry. What hit me? Snowball? Who hit me with a snowball? Some Yeti hit me with a snowball. I do not miss these big mamas. Boom! I kind of want to come back in here and figure out who hit me with a snowball from downtown. Like, it just rolled down here, so it's got to be somebody up there. It's kind of funny. Next one will probably be different. It won't happen at all, hopefully. I don't know, man. We're kind of... It's feeling not great. It's feeling not great. Not loving it. Lorenzini bolt blade, Lorenzini bolt handle. Well, we gotta try that out. Lorenzini, ba-ba-ba-da, Lorenzini. A great sword. It's a technique weapon. Okay. Shoot a blade forward. The blade explodes on impact, inflicting physical damage to nearby enemies. Use an extra fable slot to shoot multiple blades faster. Excuse me. So we can have left arms slinging out bladerangs and right arms slinging out, what do they call those little daggers that shoot, kind of like a stiletto, but they shoot the dagger out, or like a dagger cane kind of thing. For folks who aren't subbed to the channel and don't have Turbo, I'm sorry, but in about a minute we'll have ads running. I can't, unfortunately, get around that. Twitch kind of sucks for that. Maybe, Funky. I don't know if that's much better, but it's a step better. Maybe. Canada, I think, maybe would be good. Oh, that reminds me. My passport expires in like 6 months. No, it expires in February, so I have to get it renewed before it's within 6 months, and then it's going to be a mess. It's literally sitting right next to me, so reminder to do that. Canada should be okay. Our buddy Arcane Oracle's in Canada, and he says it's really boring up there, and that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Gather your strength for a big forward piercing attack, the single stab. Lorenzini bolt blade, the blade of a siege bolt used by one of the Venini Company's special ballista models. Propellant mechanisms separate and fire the head of the blade. Venini conceived this design as a child. Okay. Hoping to use it to meet the mighty Moon World Warrior. What? He believed that this hero would know and share the truth with him. Venini, what are you talking about, dude? What? Human greed leaves no opportunity for corruption untouched. As lethal and illegal weapons based on this childhood designs flooded the streets, Venini focused on producing superior defensive weapons. What? I mean, sure, I'm going to equip it, but what? Oh, God, that's way bigger than I thought it was. That's way bigger than I thought it was. Okay. It's slow. It's slow. Let's see what the... Oh, you got something for me here. Thank you. Half moonstone. All right. So here's the light attack. Hold on. You got something for me too, dude. Thank you, baby. Here's the heavy attack. Okay. It's one of those outdoor gas lamp things. It's like the gaslight district. The gas lamp district in San Diego or wherever. It's just a gas lamp. That's all it is, with a spike on the end of it. Apparently it's not great. It seems like everyone feels 1930s era political climate is in fashion, apparently. Yeah, from all sides. Alright, let's see what the charge attack is. This is what I saw Aggie using because you can kind of... there's a way to do it where you can, like, run with it. There. If you run with it. So if you start running... Damn it! Alright. If you start running, and then hold the charge button, it increases your speed. I love it. This is the speedrunner weapon, because you can move much faster through certain areas now. That is so silly. Boink! And all it does is use up your stamina, so it's not, it's not too bad. This isn't gonna do much damage, but I do want to try it out here. That's really funny. Alright, so we got a new weapon, new Legion arm. New horrible sound is being made somewhere. How to Train Your Dragon at. Hopefully this isn't like every... Oh no, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. You can't hear me, but it's gonna be bad. Peachy and I watched the original. I love that movie. It's one of my like top favorite movies. I don't want to put a number on it, but I love it. Boy and his dog kind of stuff. Those stories always hit hard for me. Father-son stuff hits, especially, and then like a protagonist who isn't using brawn, but they're using smarts. That always hits hard for me. Why do you think it's gonna be bad? Just early reviews. They basically said that like they somehow managed to make a worse version of the movie even when they're copying the exact same thing. If you hadn't seen the original and you want to go see this, it's probably fine. But yeah, everyone who's seen live action film said it's really good. Not what I saw. Not what I saw. When you say everyone, who are you talking about? We're gonna get into the fan reviewers, the paid Instagram reviewers, or like the actual people who were paid to critically review stuff. But I had a narrow window. I only saw a couple like quips and quotes from some folks that I follow. So okay. That's okay. Like anything, like, seek it out. If you're interested in the reviews, check them out. If you're not, like, just go see it. That's fine. I just heard it was kind of like
Alchemists. What are they doing here?
a pale imitation of the original one. But that could have been somebody who just, like me, is like a fan of animation first. And this is just a... This is animation. They just have some live human actors in it. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch ads are so stupid. No, that's fine. Same. That's just what I saw too. I haven't seen the actual movie yet, so. Announcement for the Brotherhood of Truth. Oh God, we've got another Laxasia wannabe up here. Same director, so he understands the assignment. You mean cashing that check? Climbing the path of ascension in the Order is no easy feat, earning the title of Enlightened One even more so. Despite her origins as a workshop technician, Marchiona, great, here's our Melania, earned such high prestige in the Order due to her immense worth of her achievements. What? It was she who discovered the secret of the sacred maid puppet. A sign from God that opened the door to the potentiality of immortality. Good. And yet Marchiona's immense wisdom and skill took her far beyond even that pinnacle. Hi, subject. Welcome back. We were talking a little bit about How to Train Your Dragon. Rod and I have heard different opinions on how the live action version is. It's Tuesday, ain't it? What's up, OJ? What's up, buddy? Yeah, and the original is one of my favorites. I actually like the whole trilogy, even though the first one I still think is the best. They found interesting things to do with the sequels, and I enjoyed the series for what it was. I think they made a couple different series, but like the main series was pretty good. They're not great subject. I mean, Sinners was fantastic. I really enjoyed Sinners. I hope Coogler gets to do more original story ideas, because he's done quite well for himself with franchise stuff, but his originals are really good. Marchiona created her true masterpiece, the Arch Puppets, to spread the elixir throughout Krat. Oh. When her army of God is complete... Okay, so she's in the same alchemist cult as Victor and Simon Manus. It'll grant the joy of evolution to every citizen in the land. Even the one who will swallow God will know our one true loyalty. Simon Manus. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Join the will of the order, brothers and sisters. Okay. Alright. So the alchemists are here. We're going to fight Marchiona and her puppet. We know that from the teaser trailer and such. Savannah. Now that dude that was like on death's doorstep, he asked us to look for something in the savannah. I just don't remember what it was because it was 24 hours ago. Rodriguez. Who's Rodriguez? Still wonder if Sinners was originally a Blade script. I don't think so. Like it might have been a pitch. Coogler might have had a pitch for it. But that movie's been such a mess for so long. He is in the Marvel verse. It's possible that it started as a pitch and then he turned it into something original and his own thing. However it worked, I like Coogler and Jordan working together. There's a couple scenes in Sinners that I'll revisit mentally like forever, because it's stuff that I haven't seen before. And at, almost 42, I feel like I've seen pretty much everything there is. One way or another. I feel like I've seen most of it. Alright, are we gonna have a nice little save state in here? Let's peek the windows here real quick. See what kind of horrors we got in there. There's some little bloober fella right there, right at the bar, the tiki bar. Haven't watched Sinners, basically ignored modern films for the past few years. It's very good. It's fun too. It's like a fun. It's two halves. The two halves of the movie are wildly different, but it's fun. I don't know if I'd go that far, Rod, but it is really good. It's inventive. It reminds you that you can have fun in movies. Everything doesn't have to be like, super hyper realistic, grounded. It was also a very good, oh, thank God. A very good just cinematic scene, but also a narrative scene to drive home the point of what they were talking about at that time. There's also, as a white person, a great scene a little bit later on that I, in a theater I was surrounded by a mostly black audience. I was like, man, I really want to get up and sing and dance to this song right now. This one's for me.
There must have been a fight.
Yeah.
But this much blood. Someone is dying or dead.
Someone's dying or dead. Okay. Let's reset this area. The history of film, surely you jest. Yeah, Rod, that scene too. I love both of those scenes. I thought they were both fantastic. Streamers here in chat, can you tell me why? Tell me why. OBS is fine. I'm hardwired in, and I'm not touching the Ethernet cable because it's very fickle. I'm green on OBS on my laptop. My drop frames are 0.0%. But on the Twitch stream manager at the top, the bit rate is like a flat, almost flat red line. What's the deal? What's going on? We can't level up yet. Okay. Tilly, have you seen our new weapon? Doesn't mean anything. Twitch is Twitch. Okay. Haven't streamed on Twitch in years, not helpful. All good, bud. Alright, we're at the Tiki Bar. Is there anything behind it that I missed? No, just blood. The Cataclysm. Well, I just use it not for metrics. I just use it because it has an easy chat for me to look at over here. Yeah, and I've got OBS in front of me on the laptop, so. Hey, look, a thing. Now, what's interesting is they said we were in the aviary. Oh, what are you? They said we were in the aviary, but I didn't see any bird enemies, which I feel like is a missed opportunity. Because the Souls games are just notorious for their freaking bird enemies. Who's throwing poop? Ow, who's throwing it? You! You dicks. You absolute dicks. Alright, we'll play for real. I just wanted to use my rocket gun. You guys had to be dicks about it. It's fine. Video stats box for your stream via Twitch reads 28 skip frames, buffer size 3 seconds, latency is 4 seconds. That's so weird though. Why wouldn't OBS? Why wouldn't OBS have the same stats? I don't trust Twitch. Maybe OBS is more local and Twitch is like after the fact. Pop out your chat from the stream because the dashboard be funky. Yeah. I have not, subject, because it's on Amazon and I don't currently have or plan to have. Oh, we got an upstairs Amazon Video. So every once in a while we switch out our streaming services, and I might add that later. But for the moment, no, I don't have it. You mean, hold on. You mean, this? You mean this one? The stupid Gunpla model for G-Quux or whatever it was on sale, so I picked it up. No, I'm not pirating it. No. Should, but I haven't. You mean this one? That G-Quux? Yep. I don't even know why I picked this up, to be honest. I didn't even like the design of the model. Why would I pick it up? Why would I do it? Also, Gundam Wing stuff, I made this little guy. My little Leo is like the most basic ass Gunpla model you'll ever see. Except for the little two-parters. You like the G-Quux? I think maybe once I watch it, it'll be better. Oh yeah, 100% Mel. I try to keep it reined in. Survived a mech raid, we're making pulse weapons soon. You mean like IRL? You mean in RimWorld? It's about to be IRL. Once Boston Dynamics is like, sure, ICE, you can have a contract with us. We're in trouble. What's up, Quebecois? Welcome in. Special purification ampule. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a shocky shock door. Bzzz. Every time. All right, so this is gonna be our shortcut. So maybe we try to run our way here from outside. Sound good? We'll try it, bud. So let's see. Is it over there? Hold on, how far away was it? Yeah. It is... Okay. So weirdly, like right above us. So let's try to find the shortcut to get that. Oh no, Quebecois. Hope they're okay. I mean the kitty more than the glands, but you know what I mean. Great shot. Getting hit with shit from this ape. Can he hit me from here? No, he can't hit me from here. Okay, so I can scratch my eye. All Dementia patients on a mission to save a doomed town infested by flesh walls. Tilly, I feel like I'm kind of glad you're not in charge of like an actual, real people place. Because sometimes I worry about you, bud. Sometimes I worry about you and your colony. Cluster grenade, neat. Sometimes I worry about you, bud. G-Quux is really good, mainly focused on post-Zeonic victory timeline, involves a lot of new type nonsense. Yeah, wasn't it like if not Zex Marquise, wasn't it like if, oh my god, The red comet. My brain. Wasn't it like if he found the Gundam instead, or he got control of the Gundam? A 2-for-1? Avoid Costco cat food. Yeah. Cat food is a rough... It's a rough industry. I kind of like that this place is, it's all wintry, but it's like a wintry tiki bar. It's kind of a neat aesthetic. God, these guys hit way harder than they need to. They hit way harder than they need to for level 300. Gemini's enhanced detection. Increases ergo acquisition when killing enemies. Oh, that's nice. So it's a little, ergo grinder boost buff. Alright, how am I going to get up to those cages? Why can't I think of his name? The main villain from the Gundam series? My brain? Char. Char Aznable. Oh, he didn't meet Lala Soon in this one either. Okay. I mean, to be honest, she basically just like, he met her, saved her, she saved him, they were even Steven. That was pretty much the end of her. So, you know, is it really that different? I don't know. Rough industry, meow industry mixed. Rough is for dogs, rough. That's rough. It's a rough industry, bud. Oh, these freaking kangaroos. Oh, and the dogs, too. This was a mistake to be down here. What have you done? Oh, what? My friends, what have I done? Miraculous recovery. Hoo! Get out! Just get loot and get out! Dark Moon, Moonstone, I need it! Oh, it's bad! Why did I get tripped up? Got tripped up on a I wasn't dead. Got tripped up on a snowball. Oh god, is that a rhino? Warthog? Is that Bebop and Rocksteady together? Thank you, Tiffy. Thank you, Tiffy. Tilly's got them poor kittens. Thankfully, everything is good with Taggy, so knock on wood, it's all good. Oh, is it stinky Costco food?
I'm in danger.
You're okay, Rod. You're okay. Yeah, we still have to put water in Taggy's canned wet food because he doesn't drink water. And we've stopped giving him dry food. He gets a little dry like treat every once in a while because he needs some crunchies. Help clean his teeth a little bit, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Technically meets Lala before the original series starts. Yeah, I went back and watched the origins where he met her when she was like kind of like owned by like a gangster and like a casino owner or something like that, and they, you know, he helped her escape and all that stuff. That was a pretty cool scene actually when he was using the construction dozer as like a mech a mech suit. That was pretty badass. Played a minor role in MSG, mainly to introduce new type concepts. I gotcha. Oh, she's important in G-Quox? Okay. I like that they're taking, you know, it's a new take on the existing thing. That's kind of cool. How the hell am I supposed to find my way around to here, though? I want to get to that guy. He's pissed. I don't know how to get to him, though. We got stamina for days, bro. Stamina for days, bro. Oh, that camera, though. Could you stop? Please. You dick. Dick in a hat. Alright. Oh, you know what we should do? We should put our continuous HP back on. I wonder if anybody can see us here. We might be okay back here. Let's see if he sees us. He doesn't, so I can change my loadout real quick. Put our continuous HP back on. Where was it? This one? Yeah. I feel like I should sell some of that. I don't need all those extra amulets. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Trying, bud. Ooh, now he saw me. Why did he see me now? Nope. Damn kangaroo. Not worth it. We got a chunk. Hold on, was there a way to get up there? Oh God, they're coming. Lord, they're coming. Lord, they're coming. Damn, dude, calm yourself. Up. Okay. Okay. Whew. Little breathy room. Oh, that looks like a bad place, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like a bad place to you, chat? A big old bone pit? We'll save that for just a few minutes from now. Because that seems like the baddest of places. Ooh. Shortcut. Lala not meeting Char is kind of insane with how critical it is for the timeline. I'm interested in checking that out, so I'm interested to see what they do with it. It's just, Amazon is one of those things where I'm going to like wait, because we want to watch Wheel of Time. I do have screeners for it technically, but we wanted to finish watching Wheel of Time, and there was something else on Amazon, maybe like Invincible, oh, Vox Machina. I wanted to finish that, so, you know, maybe. Just me, or does this level leave a less of visual impression than the base game? Not to me, because it's the first time we've seen snow in the game. And the zoo aesthetic is really interesting. It's almost like you when you go to the zoo, but like you're also let behind the scenes, behind the cages. You're like allowed to wander the enclosures, but all the freak monster animals are out there. I kind of like it. I think it's got a nice difference to it. But I also like the designs of these Moreau creations. They're really nasty. Recommend G-Quux if you like MSG, Zeta, and War in the Pocket. Yeah, man. It's definitely on my radar, just because it's on a streaming service that we don't currently subscribe to. Yeah, I just haven't done it yet. Lala was originally going to be a prostitute before meeting Char. Oh, boy. Yeah, she was kind of... Well, she was like a little luck charm, right? And then it's kind of farmed out a bit. Tilly, I hope they're doing okay. Poor little buds. Here's a secret letter with the Ouroboros emblem. Sir Manus, the key has escaped, but the operation proceeds smoothly according to the plan. We never found his hidden absolute commands, but we discovered a way to bypass the Covenant. We now have the ability to force more puppets to follow the will of the Order. My experimental arch-puppets will become the very foundation of the Order's great armies. With this victory, you must see my loyalty to you as absolute. Was this... She says, my experimental arch-puppet, so it's got to be Marchiona. Not Laxacia. So Marchiona and Laxacia seemed like maybe they were like lieutenants, sort of one rung below and trying to stay in Manus's favor. Something like that. I mean, I don't know, man. I like this aesthetic. I like the idea that it's like a tiki bar in the savannah, but it's in the zoo. So it's kind of like this faux African look to it, but then it's also like in the winter, which is kind of a neat idea. I don't know. I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. And it definitely stands apart from everything else in the game so far, which was very, like, urban, and then, what is that song? And why is that? Oh, we're back in the Tiki Bar. Okay. I guess we can keep exploring. We got a decent amount of health left. Looks good. The setting's super cool. I like it, but I mean, to each their own. And I haven't sat with it long enough yet to, like, establish one way or another, you know what I mean? Oh, how do I get to you? Can we drop off here? Dude, how? Okay, there's one dude throwing poop still. Unless, you know, he dropped down. Here's the thing. I don't know how to get there. See what I mean? I don't see a way to get there. Is there a drop-off here? You see anything, chat? The textures, I guess I'm talking about. I could see that. They're kind of... It's a little less... I feel like they tried to add a lot of stuff into it, but it's not quite as... chunky, I guess? I don't know. It feels a little more... tacked on, if that makes sense. The snow that spooks me. Quick glance looks like a Fortnite or something. Nighttime wet floored textures fit the base game really well. I gotcha. I think it might be the lighting too, because everything is like outside in the bright open, and that's not normal for this game. A lot of the things in the base game are very like dark, closed in, very almost like claustrophobic. And this one's like kind of wide open. They funnel you into some little paths and stuff, almost, but you're not like in a cave. Whereas most of the game, with the exception of maybe like one boss fight, you're kind of in an enclosed space. All right, chat, what do you think? There's a chest right there. There must be a ladder or something to it. I just don't see the ladder. Prequel Char anime is based on manga called MSG The Origin. Technically, oh, so that's alt also. I gotcha. Okay, so it was supposed to be a little harsher than that. Okay. Yeah, see, there's another ape dude up there. We can't target him, otherwise I'd throw stuff at it. And there's like a net, which I don't know if we can go across or not. I guess we can. So let's figure out a way to get over there to that one. I don't know how to get there. I think the best thing to do is go back down here, clear everybody out. You know what, though? It's coming up on 11. Let's see what kind of boss we got down here, because this is going to be horrible. And we just got to figure out how to run to this boss section each time. Ready? I mean, it looks like a boss pit, does it not? I feel like it's one of the first PS5 games really look like a next gen. This doesn't strike me as such. I got you. Hold on to your butts, chat. Good. All right. Tail whip, of course. You're an alligator. Woo!
All right.
All right. Okay, so the tail's gonna get me killed pretty much every time. Dead. Okay. So that's what we're working with. That's what we're working with. Yeah, he's pretty quick. He's much faster than me, that's for sure. What's the crocodile with this place? So the good news is we can just run upstairs and pretty much run right across the path to get to him. I do think I want to change my Legion arm out. Let's try the puppet string. Let's try the puppet string just to see how it does. One of these walking back from work should be easy. We'll find out. Oh, Rod, is this new for you, dude? I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be spoilery. You getting buff, Doc? You seem swollen theory. I'm mostly swollen theory. No, I haven't touched weights at all. I haven't done anything. All my exercise has been at the keyboard, trying to get book stuff done and other stuff done. I was talking to my mom just over the weekend about all the stuff I have to do for the book yet, and I started to realize, like, oh, there's a lot to do still. There's a lot to do. All good, subject. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Have a good day. I'll follow up if I start up that G-Quux. See you, bud. Animals win! Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, though, because I was getting copyright strikes on it. Not strikes. Claims. Am I inside of him? Tyrannical predator. Sweating. So he's got a little bit of swamp monster to him. Oop, we're out. I was out of Legion Arm. Can't see shit. I did hear that a lot of people had issues with the camera in this one. The camera in this one's pretty bad. Okay, I think we're gonna go back to our flamethrower rather than the puppet string. Puppet string just... He's a big target, but the way he moves, the puppet string just doesn't quite work. You fixed your sleep? Nice, Tilly. My, the watch thingies that we have helped a lot to keep track of stuff. You know what? I bet you this one would be good here, the Aegis. But we're gonna try to cook this bro a little bit. Let's also take the continuous off because that's not gonna help us here. Let's do. I wonder if we can stack carcass. Can we stack carcass killing? Why do I only have one? That's weird. Ooh, motivity and technique? Sure. Let's get a little extra damage in there. Your watch says 6.5. 6.5? You getting better? What's your body battery, bud? Mine's bad. Mine's always bad. I'm already at 28. Mine always starts off like shit. Mine always terrible. Normally Quebecois, I get... Now I'm back to getting 8, because I've stopped getting up at 6 in the morning for a couple of reasons. Oh, Tiffy, you're out for a week? Safe travels. I hope everything goes well. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the support with the book and the stream. I appreciate it. Hope everything goes well. Hope you have a good week. And we'll see you soon. And keep in touch on Discord and such. Yeah, I guess this is good. We'll try this. Did I got my Flamberger? Yeah, we're good. This is a really nice boss run back, though. Because it's basically a dedicated one. As long as I don't do anything stupid like fall off this catwalk, which I'll probably do at least once. I really need to figure out how to get down to that little shelf area, though. The only thing keeping you from sleep is money. The only thing keeping me from money is my own self-worth. Solid 8 hours, 9 if I can afford it, more often not 6 or 7. It had been 6 or 7 for me for a long time. I don't know if I'm really noticing the difference with like 8 or more. I usually get to sleep by midnight at the latest, usually. Not always, but usually. And I wake up a little before 8 now, instead of like 6. Shoot for 8, yeah. Can't do 8 in your 12-hour shifts? No, I don't blame you. I mean, I wasn't doing 12-hour shifts, but I was stacking my days so full of stuff. I'm still kind of doing it now because I need to get the book done, but... So don't roll that way. Good to know. Good to know. So the left is bad. Let's try going to the right this time. The left is bad. Let's try going to the right. Geppetto's son died from petrification disease. Something, 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 crap. Machine operator. Machine operator. Isn't it wild that the most dangerous jobs often require the longest shifts? Isn't that crazy? Like a 12-hour shift on like industrial machines, I'm assuming, is scary. Scary stuff. I worked in a factory that made crayons, which you think would be like the softest factory work. I saw a woman who got her hair tangled up in a rotary machine that almost ripped it clean from her scalp, or would have ripped her face and crushed her skull between the uncaring, unfeeling machines. P, what are you doing, bud? Facing the wrong direction. My good baby dude. Alright, we're gonna wait for this thing to come to us because there's too much crap in the arena here. 35% done. Nice, dude. Keep at it. Keep at it. Big and fast, but there's way much more crap in this arena. I've got to find my way around to a clear space. Because there's just so much more junk in the way. I'm getting tripped up on like bones and rocks and camera and cliffs. Like I said, thank God there's a dedicated run back. It's a little annoying, but I haven't even gotten good hits on this thing yet. Drum and bass. Alright, let's call it up. And then wait for it. Damn, dude, okay, you're gonna come right at me, I guess, that's fine. Just stuck in the corner. Maybe we can use the arena to our benefit here. Nope, he busts through it. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? P, what are you doing? Bro! We're dead. I don't know what to do here. Aegis, maybe? You know what? I didn't really try blocking. I guess I can try parrying and blocking. I think this is going to be one of those, like, parry fights, where you bait the attack, you parry it, and then you counter. Because trying to run around it, not working. Trying to get a shot on it, first of all, he wouldn't lock on, which was very frustrating. So let's see if we can get his pattern of attacks in and get some parries going. It just feels like it's going to be one of those things. Use Fruity Loops? Nice, dude. Heck yeah, man, I messed around with Fruity Loops way back in the day. It's something that I always like want to do in the back of my mind, but have never actually like properly played around with. Let's use these wish stones, which are completely useless. Okay, so he does... I mean, are you seeing this? I can't even see where my character is because of the camera. So I'm wondering if I have to, like, maybe I need to open up my perfect card or something. But this is rough. We might go back and just goof around in the goof around in the zoo itself for a little bit. The tyrannical predator. He's nasty. I don't have good timing on those attacks yet. And they're so big, and they follow up in such a chunky combo. And then it pushes me back, so I can't even see what my character's doing. This is going to be rough. We'll stop wasting consumables on it for now until we get this figured out. Alright, bud. Yeah. Can't see, can't heal. Not real sure what to do here. I think we need to find a better space where I can at least see my character and not get pushed back by the camera. Fruity Loops, man, I'm glad that's still around. That was a fun thing to play with back in the day. I'm sure it's only gotten... Hopefully it's gotten better. Hopefully it hasn't been in shitified like everything else in tech these days. But Fruity Loops was a lot of fun. I always, before even like Girl Talk came out, I always wanted to do mashups before I even knew really what mashups were. There were just certain songs in my head where like either a lyric or a key or a tempo, they kind of matched. And in my head I would put them together, but I never really knew how to do it, you know, as a producer. By the way, when it looks like I'm not doing anything, A, it's because I can't see. And B, it's because it's not triggering my... He ate me. I wanted to see what happened when he ate me. This is what happens when he eats you. I'm holding the flame. It just doesn't always trigger. Open to suggestions here, buds. Open to suggestions. We are parrying him, or at least getting the guard up in time that we don't instantly die, but it doesn't seem like he has a... Doesn't seem like he has a big stun like Door Guardian. He's faster than we are, he's more agile than we are, he has a much bigger area of attack than we do. Oh no, that's fine, you guys are good. Use the bow. The bow's not upgraded though, and I can't keep my distance because he's much faster than me and much bigger. I guess I can try to get around behind him. Gonna worry about that tail though. We were kind of getting him on fire a little bit. Maybe we can do some throwables. Let's look at the arena a little bit here. So you can't block against that. I'm just stuck here, I can't move. Okay. Numbers go up and you throw the fire, it can't be good. I mean, this is stupid. One of the bosses, you have to be super aggressive and get your life back from hitting them. Maybe, but I'm a big slow boy, and he's much faster than me. We got him down to about half. I'm thinking maybe the Aegis will be better here. For some reason, so when I come at, there's like an animation delay. When I come out of an attack or a block or a heal or whatever, I'm holding on L2, which is supposed to be your Legion arm. He'll just stand there for a few seconds and doesn't actually use it because you have to like wait for that animation to be done. I have a fun Tangia complaining about animations. But it's from this game because it was one of them. It just, I don't have the timing down to know when the animation is done before I can trigger the Legion arm. Dodging is not great. Blocking has been okay, so that's why I'm thinking maybe this Legion arm will be a little bit better. Hopefully I can block with the shield and stagger him a bit and then get a hit in at least. I do think the fire was doing most of the work though. Fire was doing most of the work, so we'll keep that in mind too. Maybe some thermites, some Aegis arms, and then try to get the bonk on them. Let's actually try to get... Let's get this lit. Let's get this going. He just doesn't work. He just doesn't work. So Aegis is no good. Aegis is garbage for this. Okay. He eats right through that shield. Maybe we can do some Deus. Maybe the shotgun. I mean, they did give me the shotgun right before this, or at least the opportunity to use the shotgun. Aegis is no good. I guess a tiny little hubcap shield doesn't really work too much when he can just swallow you whole. He's like a much bigger version of the swamp monster, but same like moveset and all that. Falcon Eyes maybe? This is better, even though it's no, the physical attack on this is really good. Let's try the shotguns. Let's use shotgun on him, see what we can do. We'll charge it before we trigger him. Flame up the weapon, which really I don't even know if it's worth it at this point. Because we're not getting hits on him with our main weapon. We're having to use Legion and throwables. But yeah, fire was doing the most. Fire was doing the mosty most. Unfortunately, my money is locked in this pit now. It's locked in here. I can't get it back from up top. I wish they would have let me have it outside of here, but that's fine. He does the same attacks over and over again, so that's not really the issue. Hi, Peng. It's the same attacks over and over again. It's a matter of answering them. So maybe I can just sit there and take the attacks, but I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get him staggered. Maybe I need to put a stagger amulet or something on. You know what? Let's try what OJA said. Let's just get in his face and try to keep wailing on him. Let's use something different. Bunk stick too slow. Maybe we use... What's another +5? Yeah. Let's use that. Now, it's been a while since I used this, but hopefully it'll be a little bit faster. I don't know if we can set this one on fire, though. We'll find out. And usually this game is pretty good about letting you get your souls back before you jump into the arena, but apparently not this time. Like, it would be nice if they put them on this little shelf down here rather than in the pit, but I guess that's by design. Okay, we can. Rock and roll. Up! He just hits so hard and so fast that you only have time to do like one thing in between. You can either heal, you can block, or you can get a shot in. That's it. But that was better. I mean, we got him down to like half. Let me think of what a good... I'm trying to think of a good Legion arm that actually is like responsive. Let's see. What's a better one? Deus Ex, maybe. Also, we could just punch him. It's underrated. The punch is underrated. Some just don't get hit. It's a building-sized crocodile. Good luck not getting hit. Let's try Falcon Eyes. Sure. You talking to me? I'm talking to the crocodile. I'm talking to the dang crocodile. Door? Talking to me, punk? I'm a tyrannical crocodile. PG and I are like... Our sitcoms and stuff aren't back on TV yet. I don't know, Quebecois. We don't have a word today. You can give me one for tomorrow if you want. We don't have a word. We got no words, bud. Nobody's giving me the words. The bird is the only word. Tiffy told me that earlier, and that's what I'm trying to do. He also has a huge stun effect. See that? See how much I get staggered? Yeah, and there's no way... I don't know how to get out of that. He just does that. I had to block up for it, but... Fine, we're good. emergency shit. What is a game you're best at? I don't know, man. I don't think there's a game style that I'm, like, best at. Because it's hard to be, like, the best at RPGs, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Those are kind of my favorite things to play. I'm definitely not the best at Souls games. I'm not the best at platformers. I'm shit at fighting games and racing games. I feel like if we had fire on this when we... I don't think Falcon Eye... No, Falcon Eyes seem to do okay. I just forgot that it's really slow and it's got, like, timed charges, so you can't... You kind of have to wait to do the damage to him. You can pop off, but then it takes a while for the damage to kick in. I think if we have this thing on fire and then build up our Fable charge, it's actually not too bad. So maybe I want to put... We do actually have the Fable charges on here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll burn up the weapon before we go in. We'll trigger him with the Falcon Eyes. Sorry for the ads. I don't know how to get away from that. I think I have to unlock. It also doesn't help when I'm, like, inside him. The camera here, from what I've heard people saying, the camera here is the real boss. It's just a mess. You're either inside him, underneath him, against a wall that you can't see anything. That wasn't our best shot so far, but I do think... I don't know if those Falcon Eyes, if that's good or not. Let's do Deus Ex. It's a big chunky boy, but you know. We can lay some landmines down before he even gets to him. See how that does. It's been a while since I used this though. We'll see how that goes. Also, using the Fable to like really slash him up, it didn't stun him as much as it did last time, which I thought it would. I thought it would get the fire on him a lot more. But I might actually have to use a combination of the Fable, the fire, and the thermite. Dead? We're not dead. Okay, we're out of Legion. It's fine. Trying to drop a landmine on him. We're only getting him down to like half, so this is where we are for the rest of the day. Ad's starting in about 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll take a quick bio break. Be right back after these messages. All right, buddies. Let's take another look. I know we're still in ads here, so let's do a little bit of modifications here. See if we can't spec specifically for this boss. So this is good, but having to do the flame thing is a little rough each time. So let's see. Dang, we got a +8 on this, and it's always on fire. What about the? There was another one that was like always on fire. Which one was it? We've got every weapon, so. Not the fire axe. The funny thing is, I'm just so used to using the big bonk club that it's difficult to get away from that. Etiquette. This one would be fun if we actually had it leveled up. I thought we had another... Anybody here remembers what another fire weapon is? We'll just go salamander for now. God, motivity B. Thankfully we have enough, we have decent stats in our other areas that it shouldn't be terrible. Mainly we want the fire here. Let's see what else we have. The Guardian's good. I think we can probably change this for something else though. What's getting us killed here? He doesn't do any status effects. He's not been staggered yet. We haven't really had to worry about weapon durability, so that's been fine. He hasn't shown a fury attack yet, so thankfully, that's good. Temporarily increases physical damage upon successful attack. That's not a bad idea, because if we have a quick blade with the salamander, we can get a lot of shots in, and if it increases physical damage each time, that might be pretty good. Though I think we're trying to do more status effect stuff now. Heals have been more or less okay. Perfect guard, I don't think we've done that once. Dodging with low stamina, I think that's fine. You know what, let's do this. Let's see how it goes. And what else do we have? Stamina recovery is good. Motivity. Motivity, we can actually take this off now. Do we have one that's an advanced crank? What's the one? Technique. I think we have one for advance, right? That's motivity. I want that off. Max HP would be nice. Increase max stamina would be nice. Restores HP continuously is useless. Ergo acquisition, we don't need that. Hold on, so there's only one for motivity and one for technique? I could have sworn there was one for advanced. Do I not have it somehow? Is there really no amulet for adding to advance? What? That's weird. I guess we'll put technique on because that was the next one up, right? Oh, there it is. How did I miss that? Anyway. So that'll boost our attack a little bit. What else do we have? He's a carcass, so we want to inflict more on carcass. We've got advance because that's the weapon that we're wielding. Stamina recovery, because we need that. Physical damage should be good, and this is just a general increase across the board. Now, I think these are all the best we've got for this particular guy, because he's not... We don't have a better liner than this? Pierce damage, slash, and strike. I think he's doing all three of the above attacks. So I think that's probably the best we got. Yokai. Let's change that out, though. Okay, so this is advanced B scaling. So to up our advanced, we should be pretty good with this. We're a little lighter, so we should be able to move a little bit more. We could hit him with a thermite. I do want to change my Legion arm out, though. I want to go back to the fire. The landmines are pretty good, but they're kind of slow. Let's go back to the fire and really cook this boy down. Discovered something crazy. I'm not sure if Twitch is Twitch native or because I have 7TV installed. I got to install 7TV because I never see any of Zeke's emotes. You can nickname people. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's kind of cool. Is that a 7TV thing? I don't think it's a Twitch thing for a number of reasons. I feel like Twitch TOS stuff, they would get in big trouble. Or open themselves up to some big trouble. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're not going to worry about the setting fire to the weapon anymore, the flame grindstone, because this thing is always going to deal fire damage. We will throw some thermite, we will hit him with the flamberge when we can, and we're just going to try to burn this thing down. So we're going to try to get in, do some big strikes. This doesn't have great guard. I might actually tweak an amulet to give me a better perfect guard, or a better guard regain to get some of my heals back. We'll see how this goes. I think it's a pretty quick weapon. It doesn't eat much stamina, so we should be okay-ish. Burned them down about 2/3 pretty quickly. I was just not quick enough on the heals. I got greedy. That's actually a pretty good build here. Salamander dagger's much faster, so I can actually switch from guard to attack much faster, and it doesn't take much stamina. So I think this is pretty good. I just got really greedy testing that out. This is pretty good. We'll stick with it. I could always stick the dagger head on a longer pole or a staff weapon, a longer handle, so I had some more reach, but it's pretty good. 5.4k views in your random mashup. Nice, dude. I told you people like mashups. He's got a really heavy stun, so even if I block it, even if I don't take a ton of damage, he staggers and I'm just kind of sitting there wobbling around. Now, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not mad at it because he's like a 50-ton monster and I'm just a little twink puppet boy. Like, it makes sense. I gotta get out from underneath it, though. I gotta get out from its belly. Otherwise, we're starting here tomorrow. Ooh, you know what, actually? If we kill this thing, I wonder if we're not going to be able to get back in here until we find another Stargazer. That's fine. That's fine. If we kill this thing, let's worry about that first. The Dookie head. Only 4 likes. I don't know what YouTube or whatever cares more about, to be honest. So, okay, so I gotta be careful about that because the guard regain is not as good as it was with the heavier weapons. So I cannot just be sat underneath him. No, of course not, OJ. We have a better setup now, though, because I'm basically just going all in on fire. Going all in on fire because he's weak to it. It's burning him down pretty well. I just gotta be a lot smarter with range, dodges, staying to the side of him, but not getting whacked with his tail. The first time we did this was pretty decent. We got him down to like 2/3. Fire's good. Usually good against Carcass. It was good against Swamp Monster. It's just that he's very big and does a lot of damage. And I just can't take that much damage, that's all. Like that. If you're wondering what I'm doing when I'm just standing there like that and he's taking half of my health out, I'm mashing heal. It's just that he won't do it when he's either guarding or has just been stunned by him. So, do we have salamander handle on a longer weapon? Let's see. No. So we can swap out the 8 blade. Let's go back, see if we can get a longer handled weapon for this. I'm trying to think of something that would be just as fast, though. Let's see. Yeah, so we want the +8. What's a good handle for this? That could be interesting. Spear, maybe? I don't know. I don't know a good one. Black steel cutter? What's the black steel cutter blade do? Does this one always have fire? Motivity's low, though. It does have a fire attack. Fire attack is 65. Fire attack of 82, so we'll stick with that. Okay. Yeah, weapon assemble. Let's see how we do with this. It's not much longer, but it's a little longer. It's kind of slow, but might be all right. Do we have a better thing than this? Increases damage. I kind of want one that's going to give me a little, let me be a little more stout. Has a chance of none being consumed. Now I don't last long enough to use my heals. Critical maybe. I guess we want to do more damage, so sure. I wish there was a increase fire or increase like element. Physical damage reduction rate. Maybe we want that instead. Let's see how that does. Alright, let's give it a shot. Maybe there's a better handle for this, but for right now, I want something that's going to give me a little bit more distance rather than being right up in that belly. Because that belly is killing me. Killing me with the belly. But this thing's no joke. Now remember, I'm level 300. We're level 295. Hold on. I'll prove it to you. Prove it to you. There we are, level 295, baby. Level 295. So this thing's probably got some health. This thing's probably got some health. Maybe I'll just keep my distance and chuck thermites at it for a while. I don't know. I tried to unlock from it, which seems like the way to go until you need to actually attack. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. Great if I can see. Buffed NG +4 and onwards for health. For who? It says only 3 plays, so maybe that means I'm only on NG plus 3, but I could have sworn I did 4 playthroughs, 4 endings. Maybe not. Maybe I only did the 3. The funny thing is I didn't even use my weapon at all. I was using the flamberge. Is it weird that I don't want to play this after experiencing Dark Soulsborne? I mean, if you experienced Dark Soulsborne and didn't like it, then no, that's not surprising at all. But if you liked it, I would say definitely check this out. You loved it? Then yeah, you should absolutely play this. Absolutely play this. I'm not like a Souls person. I did like Bloodborne when I played through it. I don't really like Elden Ring, but I love this game. Seems blasphemous. That's fine. You can play Blasphemous instead. You can just play Blasphemous. Keep getting stuck in those stupid ribs. You know what, Tilly? We're going to do the old-fashioned circle them up. Remember that strat? Remember that strat from the Archbishop? Just run in circles. Remember that one? If the game will let me. He does one of these things where he lunges like that and at the last moment does like a 45-degree swipe to the side wherever you are. I'm trying, but he moves very quickly. R1, R1, chug, R1, R1, chug, kug. Side lunge will hit yet? I mean, I'm circling him to the right now is the one that seems to be the thing to do. He does have the occasional tail whip, which it can kill me outright if I don't block it. But it sends you way back. Like, watch how far he launches me on that tail whip, and how far he goes in the other direction. It's pretty wild. Swipe, slight turn movement is BS on the lunge. Yeah. Any of that stuff that I was trying to circle him, and he just targets. Just targets. The new Dark Souls player meme. R1, 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 chug. R1, R1, chug, chug. That's basically what I do in this game. That's basically what I'm doing here. There's block, but there's perfect guard, which is a perfect time parry, which I haven't pulled off on this guy yet. There is blocking or guarding. There's something called guard regain, which is similar to Bloodborne's, I forget what they called it. It's basically like if you block and then attack to encourage aggressive follow-ups, you block and then attack to get your health back. So if you watch when I block something, it'll like make it it'll be a dim red bar instead of a either bright red or just black. And then if you attack, you get some of that health back. And there are stats and stuff in the game that help you. It's called guard regain. Helps you up the percentage of how much health you can get back if you go in and attack. So maybe I need to focus on that, like attack more than shit. I got body blocked. Would love to see this man. See that's the shit I'm talking about right there. That one right there. That just kind of like following you around as you dodge. I gotta learn when to dodge and when to try to parry that. That is rough. That one was beefed from the start. I didn't have my shit ready. You know what? I feel like I was doing better with just the base salamander. Without sticking a handle on it. It's much faster. The regain. Regain. Not the Kukma. The Kukma's getting me? What the Kukma? I'm sticking with Kukma. What even hit me, dude? That. So before, like three attempts ago, when we circled right, he didn't really attack us. That time, he folded in on himself in order to hit me. I mean, it's just part of the game design. It's not like the physics of the actual creature in and of itself. It's just stupid. It's part of that design. So you got to work with it and figure out what you're supposed to be doing. But that kind of stuff where it's just like he's a whirling dervish, man. He's pivoting on a 0 point. You know what I mean? He's like a 0 point lawnmower. He can just spin to win in a circle. And me, little P, I can't get away from him fast enough. Yeah, a little Tasmanian devil. I was trying to do too many tricky things. Trying to do too many tricky things. Yeah, ergo is your currency. Your puppet currency. Little sidestep does nothing. You have to gain more distance by double roll or running if you want to talk game mechanics. Yes, and that's what you have to do in here. So like here's the... Like there's your little roll to the side. There's your little back step, just tapping it. You can double tap to do a full roll. Actually, I can just hit it once and he does a full roll. Or you can run. But the tracking on this big boy is just nonsense. Absolute nonsense. We haven't gotten him below half. So I don't even know if he has a phase 2 or what. Pinocchio Dark in the original book. It was. We read like half of it during the base playthrough of Liza P. I started doing a page for every death. And then it got really demoralizing. And it interrupted the flow quite a bit because I died a lot. But yeah, man, it's super dark. But it was fun to see the characters pop up in the game from the book. That was kind of neat. So I gotta dodge towards him, and I think that'll be a little bit better. Not under him, though. Shit, I'm supposed to be healing. That right there. That's the first time I've heard P actually make a death sound. Save the back legs till I'm trying. You see him fold in on himself to hit me, though. And honestly, when he does a lunge forward, the side of him just shakes out enough that it's like an AoE, because he's so big. Alligator from a crocodile. We talked about that yesterday. I think it's their teeth. No, I don't even think it's necessarily just the size. Like, crocodiles will get bigger. But I thought it had something to do with their teeth. Like maybe I'm thinking of dolphins. I thought it had something to do with their teeth, though. And also the region that they're in for the most part. Please do, Tilly. Please do. Tilly's going to beat it in like one shot. That's what we always... we traded off. Everybody who was playing this game back when the base game had come out, everybody would trade... You'd either like one shot or like... whatever, a certain boss. Hello? Certain people would have different problems with it. Some people would have no problems whatsoever. Thank you for the sub. I don't know who you are. Thanks, Vincent, for the gift sub, but CTD from Vincent.
I feel like singing.
Building out now is a lot different, so it'll be fun learning the game again. Yeah, that's part of it too. Welcome in, Vincent. Croco tits versus alligator tits. That's how you know. Could be the tits. Could be. Welcome back, Vincent Legend. Thanks for that gift of sub, CTD. CTD, welcome in. You generous bastard. The legend continues. The legend grows. Your legend grows. Vincent. Vincent Legend. Did you know that was actually that's just Vincent's name? That's just their Christian name. Vincent Legend. Christian. The Christian name. I'm not mad at this boss yet. I'm just trying to figure it out. I do get a little pissed at the camera, I'm not gonna lie. That is very pissy. That is very pissy me. That's the bullshit right there. So he does this 3 kind of like, it's not a fury attack, it should be. It feels like a red attack. I just get like stuck under him and he flips 3 different ways. Vincent, gifted 1 to Peng. Thank you, Vincent. Peng, welcome in.
I said I feel like singing.
Oh my god, it's almost noon, which means I gotta wrap this up. Primary distinction between alligators and crocodiles lies in their snout shape. Alligators have a wider U-shaped snout, while crocodiles have a narrower V-shaped snout. It was the snout, not the teeth. Additionally, crocodiles are generally gray or olive green. Alligators are often dark green, gray, or black. Nice. Booster glaive handle with the dagger. Okay. I don't know, chat. Do I want to waste time not beating this boss for the next few minutes, or do I want to clear the zoo area first? I don't know. Now, wait a minute. I don't want that. Wait, I had a +10 this whole time and I was using the +8? Son of a bitch. I had a +10 this whole time and I was using a +8. Good. Numbers. Why wasn't it next to each other, dude? First thing you learned at school? Yeah. You missed the Madonna pointy tits look on alligators? You said booster glaive? Why aren't these in order? This is the one with the crazy, like, dash in kind of thing, right? I forgot to actually assemble the weapon. Good job. Good job, Claw. Well done. Well done, Claw. Hey, a +10, look. Hey, look, it's a +10. Weapon get. That ain't right. There we go. Alright, bro. I don't know, Tilly, you think? Better block, yeah, that's true. I don't know, bud. We'll see. Oh, the weapons are some of the best part of the game, because almost every weapon, except for like the named legendary ones, or the boss weapons, everything except the boss weapons for the most part can be broken down into a blade and a handle, even if it's like a hammer or a shovel or a club, mostly. And then you can combine the blades and handles together, different things. Some of them are just stupid, and some of them are really effective. Some of them are just for memes. Like the one that we just picked up. Where'd it go? Where the hell did it go? This. This thing, it's got a rocket engine on the back of it, and if you run with it and press the attack button, it just goes and just like an afterburner, and you can run around like crazy. Maybe we should use that for this battle. Just to get more speed. Equip a clown nose for +1 charisma. It's technically a Rudolph nose, but yeah. You can do it. You can do it. You can also put on sweet sunglasses instead, like John Lennon. Rip. Rip. Now you a clown. Well, since you say so. Mid-white. Mid-white? Good. Midnight. What's it called? What's it called again? Why can't I click on it? Midwinter Night's Red Nose. There it is. Mid-white. Called a mid-white. Okay, let's try this for Tilly. That's not much better on the guard, to be honest. This is where he kills me. Right there, too. Okay, so much better to roll through that tail whip. Yep, much better roll through that tail whip. If you don't have the angle right, you're cooked. If you don't have the angle right, he's got you every time. Didn't have it that time. Up. What was that? Nope, get out. Not fair. That was the bullshit one. We're dead. That was the bullshit one where I got backed into a corner. That's the bullshit one where you get stuck under him. You cannot get out of it. That was really close, though. Let me try that again. I mean, honestly, changing up the weapon didn't really help much because I wasn't really using it. But it was definitely a much better run. Yeah, it was close. The, oh, we're losing. We're running out of thermite, too. Yeah, the burn's great. CTD, tell me you've never played this game by telling me you've never played this game. Throwables and consumables actually work really well in this game. Oh, you mean throwing like... Oh, I thought you meant throwing like the thing. Throwing like I threw the match? Yeah, right. Now, when he gets you in that 3-hit combo that you just get stuck on the back of the arena, yeah, no. No, that would have been a great way to end at noon where I need to take a break and have lunch because I've got things to do this afternoon like a real adult human, which I hate. But here we are. Try it one more time, and then I gotta go, and then we'll waste time tomorrow getting back to this exact same spot. Sound good? Sounds good. This. I should have done the wish stone, the wish cube too. Could not see that coming, but it's fine. Get up! Heal? Jesus Christ, dude. Not where I want to be, but that's fine. Didn't see that coming. This right here. That's where he combos you. You're stunned. How many heals? You tell me. I think there was probably 3 at the end. There's probably 3 at the end. Alright, one more. One more. There's there comes a moment where you either get stuck on the terrain or the camera abandons you. God, we got 1 thermite left. I gotta go buy more and I've got no cash. Let's take a look at the numbers. I want to see if... Thank you, Vincent.
I feel like singing. I said I feel like singing.
Thank you, Vincent, for the gift of sub to Wax. Appreciate you. Welcome in, Wax. This one, I kind of want to just see the numbers. I want to see if we're doing more damage with the melee attacks or with the Legion Arm. Because if it's with the Legion Arm, I might just drop the weapon entirely. Unfortunately, we've only got 1 thermite here, which sucks. Yeah, this right here, that's killer most times. That's killer. There's just nothing you can do about it. You're stuck in a corner, the camera abandons you, and you're comboed. I don't know how to get around that, literally how to get around that. One more. Yeah, one more with no thermites, though. I gotta go find a vendor again and get more thermites. You wanna chuck some shot puts at him and see what happens? Let's just chuck shot puts at him. Let's just be stupid. Maybe it'll stun him. Maybe it'll be a #1 stunner. I do want to get to the point that I can actually test what's doing more damage. The Legion Arm flamethrower or the flame blade of this thing. 5 more? No. That'd be nice. But I got things to do, which I hate. That's where I do Severance and I just turn my brain off and go do them. His health bar wasn't even up yet. Oh, he didn't like it, though. I hit the double tap to roll, but he decided not to do it. It's fine. If you get staggered right in the beginning, just give up and die because it's over. Just don't waste your consumables. Or get stuck on a dinosaur bone. I rolled again. Have fun, Tilly. Alright. The grab looked pretty damn cool. On his part, yeah, it's awesome. For him, not for us. The nickname's a built-in feature in Twitch. I did not believe that. I did not think it would be. One more. One more. I don't like leaving at 12:07. That's a weird number. The shot put actually did pretty good. It looked like it stunned him right off the bat. So maybe we hold on to the shot puts. I think we hold on to the shot puts. Let's try it when he's doing that big grab attack. Maybe we can chuck enough shot puts at him to stun him out of it. Let's do some experiments. Let's do some brief experiments. When we trigger him, we'll just try to run by him and get back by that stanky leg. Nope! Hit the wrong button. I was on heels, not shot puts. Now I can't see. That's a death corner. You know, just no. Nope. Garbage run. It's a garbage run. What's up, Penguin? Hope you've been well, super busy. No, it's fine. I haven't actually been streaming for like 2 months. I've been working on book stuff. One more. One more for Vincent. One more because it's 12:09. I didn't even survive 2 minutes in that fight. Penguin, good to see you. We're wrapping it up here soon, but we'll be back tomorrow for more of this. Stuck in hell at the zoo with the crocodile. The apex predator. The tyrannical predator. Thing is, man, you gotta be super quick Johnny on the finger button spot while you're staring down the maul of a tyrannical predator, and you gotta be quick to get that shot put going, and I'm not quick because I'm an old man. Bullshit. It's pure alligator bullshit. Look at him trying to get away from me. He's trying to get away from me. From me! The puppet boy! He folds in half on his own asshole. Okay, that's it. That's it. The fact that, like, you can be almost 180 degrees behind him and he just folds in half and can hit you with that drives me nuts. I gotta be a little bit further away from him, but I also gotta be close enough to hit him with the arm. So, those 3 hours went very fast. I'll be back tomorrow.
Get the fuck out.
That's what I'm gonna do, Vincent.
Get out of here.
It is, Penguin, thank you. She's just like, what? Alright, chat, let's see where we're going today. Is Tilly up and running? Let's find out. Let's find out together. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Thanks for all the bits, tips, the subs, supports, the sub ports. I tell you, you watch one VTuber playing a game that you're trying to get drops on, and now Twitch is just like, here's every VTuber, bud. Alright, we'll send you over to Tilly. Tilly's just getting started. Send you over to the Tilly. Maybe you guys can convince Tilly to not cook today, but to play Liza P instead and get ragey. Sound good? Sound good. I'm gonna grab lunch after we do the raid. But I'll be back tomorrow because I want to kill this thing. I might off stream if I have time, LOL, clear out this little zoo section here, just so I don't have to worry about that. I also will need, I might need to get some ergo for cash so I can get some more thermite and stuff too. So I might do that. You're not really going to miss much there. If I have time, I'll do that. But until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, learn how to speak properly, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. See you in Tilly's. Thanks again, Vincent. See you guys. Bye.